Okay, so I don't really come on the internet, but this mass shooting shit in Stockton has really got me so. So first of all, being invited there, I mean, it was a wonderful party. But I just don't feel like the news is just being honest. Being in there and not knowing whether you gonna make it out. And here's the thing, like, you're having a gathering, you done had a couple of drinks and stuff, so you don't really process what's going on, okay? So shots rang out. At first you think it's like balloons or whatever, and then all of a sudden you realize the second round of shots that's coming in, these ain't no normal guns. Like, they in here lighting shit up, and it was an open, like, banquet hall, so there is nowhere to run, there is nowhere to hide. You don't know whether you, and I remember thinking that, like, we ain't finna make it out this motherfucker. My kids, bro, there was so many dead bodies, bro. The news is not being honest. They're not being honest. It was the kids for me. It was the kids. My daughter was doing CPR on that little boy who died. She said his dad kept asking, is he gone? I couldn't even imagine not coming back home with my mom. I've never seen so many dead bodies, lifeless bodies. I don't know. I know for a fact I saw like a 5-year-old or a 6-year-old girl, and she was lifeless. I ain't hear the news say nothing about that. I was helping my daughter tie up people's legs. They had been shot in the legs. There was another dead body on the back porch, and he was all twisted up. There was nowhere to hide, nowhere, and like, when it was going on, like, I remember I was thinking smart, thinking, well, where would you stand, and where would you, be, because you couldn't tell if they was in the building shooting or where they was. All you knew is that if these was not some ordinary ass guns, it wasn't. And so, I don't know. I just remember helping get people to the ambulance, but this is, of course, after it was over, while it was going on. You did not know. My biggest thing right now is picturing if it would have been, not questioning God, but why he's spared me and my children. Because the bullets, they ain't got no name on them. And it could have been anybody. And I was swimming in blood. And then I looked down, I was like, is this beans or blood? It was both. And I think, after, like, sobering up and then, like, waking up this morning, just realizing that my babies are still here. Like, I don't even care about myself, but my babies are still here. But then the agony of the people who went to the party and they didn't make it out. Like, bro, it does not mean to get on no internet, but I'm telling you, this shit is crazy. I gotta imagine, even if it was me or if I was holding one of my babies, who would have been helping me? Who would have been? Because people were just walking by trying to find their loved ones, you couldn't find nobody, and there was just bodies all over the floor. Bodies. I'm telling y'all, the news is not. I don't know if they have to protect things or they can't release certain information, or they just don't know, because nobody would talk to the police. Nobody said, and I get it. I guess, the politics or whatever, which I don't know nothing about and don't want to know nothing about. I'm not slow to the hood shit, but I don't live that lifestyle either. I just thought we were supporting a birthday party, but it was kids. That's what's funny up. It was kids. They didn't make it out. It wasn't adults. I can't unsee the flesh, the bullet wounds, the body. I can't. And it took the police so long to get there, the fucking ambulance so long to get there. They did not come till like 30, 45 minutes later. So they were doomed. And my daughter was in there giving CPR and all. Like, she saved lives. She saved so many lives. I don't know, y'all. It was crazy. But from the inside, it was the worst feeling in the world. And I know if you're gonna make it out, I don't even think I had time to panic, but I'm so sorry for all the lost souls, the kids, the parents that were probably up all crying. They ain't got no sleep. You gonna never see your kids again. I am My kids are traumatized. I'm traumatized. They said they don't ever want to go to a birthday party again. They said, I just want to say that, for somebody innocent, like, me, like going to support something and all the other innocent people, I know it's something that, it's not just so cut and dry. Oh, it's something that I'll never forget. It is something traumatizing. You're going to dream about it. You're going to have nightmares about it. You're going to wake up thinking about it, especially if you lost someone. The amount of bullets flying through the walls, the rounds, these were no normal guns. I'm talking SWAT team, AKs and AR-15s. I mean, I don't know. You can feel it ricocheting through and just when you thought it was going to stop, it was round after round after round after round. I'm talking about 5 minutes worth of shooting. And it's not one of those things where it just feels like a minute feels like such a long time. No, it was like 5 minutes, worth of shooting. And, then it stopped for like a minute and then lit back up again. And I don't know. It's definitely somewhere I feel like I don't want to throw no birthday parties. I don't want to go to any. I don't want to go to no club. I don't want to go nowhere. It's going to be a lot of people. I think, like I said, the biggest thing for me is the terror. Oh, man. My kids' faces. And the 14-year-old boy. And my daughter was doing CPR, and he didn't make it. And his daddy, whoever that was with him, he kept asking, is he gone? And my daughter kept telling him, you gotta talk to him, let him know you're here. But his eyes was already rolling in the back of his head. Could not imagine if it was my son. Oh, I'm telling you. Oh, my kids are so scared. I just want all the parents to know that I'm praying for them. It seems like ain't nothing no prayer can do, but there is power in prayer. And I know it seems hopeless. But I just need them parents that lost their kids to know that I feel their pain. Bruh, I have not. All I've been doing was watching these clips all day. And the news, like I said, it's like what hurts me too the most is that everybody who got injured or was life-threatening didn't stand a chance because it took the police forever to get there. It took the ambulance, at least 30, 45 minutes to get there. There was so many people hurt. And there wasn't enough ambulances. I'm telling you, we escorted one girl out who was shot in both her legs. And we had to carry her out. And she got left by herself. So we had to carry her out. And, she was sitting there waiting for, an ambulance. But they kept having to prioritize the people who were non-responsive. And there were so many non-responsive bodies. That's why I just don't understand if the news is not at liberty to release like the details of what really happened, or baby, that God works miracles because you're telling me that these lifeless bodies survived, or if just for some reason, they don't know the facts. Nobody wanted to cooperate with the police, and that's how the streets go, so nobody talked to the police, and I mean nobody. When I say nobody talked to the police, nobody talked to the police. They were angry at the police, and I get it, because the police came in there like they did not give two fucks. No emotion. No, they did not give two fucks. At least that's what it appeared like. Like I said, I've never seen so many dead bodies in my life, or bodies, I don't know, injured bodies, but that's what it was like on the inside. Again, nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, and God definitely kept you covered if you made it out alive. So, but to everybody that loves somebody, oh my God, tell them how much you love them every day. Hold your family tight. Like, I'm telling you. Because I don't know what would happen if something would happen to one of my babies.
You can see it. You can sense it in the streets, in the news, in the eyes of people who walk past you like you're invisible. We are living in a world where the human heart is dying. Jesus warned that in the last days, because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall grow cold. Matthew chapter 24, verse 12. We're watching that prophecy unfold right in front of our faces. Not in another nation, not centuries ago, right here, right now. Look at what recently happened in Stockton, a violent eruption tied to gang culture, music, pride, retaliation, and rage. A shooting that shook the city, a moment that showed us the spiritual temperature of this generation. People recorded instead of helping. People cheered instead of praying. People celebrated instead of grieving. This is the level of darkness we've fallen into. Violence is entertainment now. Death is content now. And human life means nothing to a generation raised on ego, lawlessness, and demonic influence pumped through music, social media, and identity culture. This is not normal. This is not just life. This is prophecy. Jesus told us exactly what the world would look like before his return. He said it would be, as it was in the days of Noah, so it will be at the coming of the Son of Man. Matthew chapter 24, verse 37. How were the days of Noah? Violence filled the earth. Corruption was everywhere. People lived for pleasure, not God. No one cared about holiness, purity, or righteousness. People were alive but spiritually dead. Humanity turned their back on God's warnings. They mocked until the rain started falling. Sound familiar? Today we live in a world where murder is normal, betrayal is entertainment, loyalty is gone, families are broken, children are cold-hearted, men hate one another, women exalt rebellion, society celebrates wickedness, and the spirit behind gang violence, street rap, and social media influence is the same spirit of lawlessness Scripture warns about. Every time a young man is taken out, every time a city is rocked by bloodshed, every time a community shrugs and moves on, that is the heart of man freezing over. People don't mourn anymore. People don't cry anymore. People don't repent anymore. People have lost the ability to feel compassion. That alone is one of the most terrifying signs of the end times. And what happened in Stockton is just one example, one picture, one flash of a spiritual wildfire spreading across the earth. From city to city, coast to coast, nation to nation, the hearts of people are turning to stone. What you are witnessing is not just crime. It's not just culture. It's not just how things are. It's a spirit of coldness sweeping the world, a demonic influence draining the love, empathy, and humanity out of people. And Jesus said it would be like this, right before the end. We are approaching a moment where the world will be so numb, so desensitized, so spiritually dead, that evil will feel normal, sin will feel acceptable, and wickedness will feel justified. But hear me clearly, this coldness is not permanent. Judgment is coming. In the days of Noah, the rain didn't fall until the last heart turned cold. In the days of Lot, the fire didn't fall until the last righteous person fled the city. And in our day, Jesus will not return until the world has hardened itself completely. But you, if you're hearing this, you still have a chance to soften your heart before God, to reject the spirit of this age, to refuse to let your love die, to stand in a world filled with darkness and say, "My heart will not grow cold," because the only cure to a cold heart is a heart surrendered to Christ. These are the days of Noah. These are the days of lawlessness. These are the days of prophecy. And every violent act, every cold-hearted moment, every tragedy like Stockton is another trumpet sounding. The King is coming soon. Prepare your heart. Stay awake. Stay watching. Stay ready.